Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Spiritual Teacher for You. My name is Cassie, but this is a special Halloween edition of this reading. So we are on October 31st, and as you can see, I am dressing as the Queen of Hearts. Although I don't have my dress on yet because it is rather difficult to put on and take off. And there's still 2 hours until the party I'm going to. So you just have to see my beautiful face. Okay? Off with their heads. Um, I wanted my husband to be the king. And then when we realized that the king was this lowly, subordinate, like, sputtering guy. He was like, I don't wanna. And I was like, I don't want you to either. So we decided he's going to be a card soldier for me, for the Queen of Hearts. So I'm very excited for tonight, and it's very fun to put this together. And let's get going. 111 on the timer. Um, yeah. Oh, and look what we have here. Queen of Swords off with their heads. I love that this energy actually is here of me wearing this Queen of Hearts outfit because uh in the movie or in the book, the Queen of Hearts is very just like, don't mess with her. Everyone's terrified of her, and her guards. So this Queen of Swords coming out first thing, oh spirit, how I do love your humor. Yeah, this is definitely a time of cutting people out of your life, not in a mean way, not with a off with your heads kind of way, but a just putting up boundaries and speaking your truth, and um, yeah, yeah, doing it that way. So what else? And I realize now from looking down at my laptop, seeing me, I need to fix some of my makeup, but I'm not gonna pause the camera to do that. You've seen what you've seen at this point, so we're just gonna keep going. All right, we've got the Magician and Ace of Wands here. Wow. This is such magical energy, I feel for sure from this. Yeah, which means I must be tapping into someone magical here. I consider myself magical, so if you're connecting with me, then you are also a magical person. And yeah, so what are you creating right now? I mean, just look at those two cards coming out together with the Magician and the Ace of Wands, and he's literally holding up that like wand there to create. Any other messages, spirit, from that in particular? Okay, King of Pentacles. So I'm definitely getting that you and whether you're the masculine or feminine, that you are definitely coming into a very abundant time. And this has been a long time coming. You worked really hard to get to this point. This has not been just the universe going, you know what, I think we'll bless you today. No, this is, you've spent a long time now um, healing and leveling up and getting to the point that you needed to get to in order to get to this point where you're confident in the direction that you're going, and you're confident in what you're wanting to do with life. And I see this as you moving forward in a way that is abundant not only to you but to those around you as well. Okay. All right, we've got coming right out the Queen of Pentacles right beside the King of Pentacles. And just look, both of you are just so comfortable with your wealth, abundance, with how much you've gained, with just the amount of time and effort you've put in. And you're like, you know what? I deserve to be at this point in my life. I've done the things that I really needed to do to heal, and I'm ready. I'm ready to be here. The Nine of Swords is coming out, so let me get some more on that. I am getting for a collective here that a masculine is worried that that their feminine is not something to do. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah. So there is worry here, and I can't tell who it's coming from. There's worry here that there's deception and sneakiness going on, but hold on, let me look into the energy real quick because this energy feels very different from what I'm feeling before. Okay, so in the I feel like you've come from a place of really clouding your mind with negative thinking about your partner or this divine counterpart, and yeah, it just feels like you've really convinced yourself that in the past that you um I don't know, it just feels like you blocked the energy with your own thinking, with your own ways of thinking, your own beliefs about yourself and about your partner, your divine counterpart. And it feels like those things are being you're figuring out the truth about love. Yeah, you're figuring out exactly where you stand with the 7 of Wands coming out here. You figure out or figuring out what you believe in, and you're standing strong with those beliefs even in this partnership. And that's what you needed to do all along, is not lose yourself and just stand true to who you are. And I'm getting the energy of a lot of people in this collective that you hold back in a lot of ways because you're scared that if you show your true self, your masculine or feminine will reject you or will not be willing to deal with it, even though it may be something that you are healing. But you're scared that I feel a fear in you that you're scared they'll run away because that this shadow aspect that you have thoughts about, negative thoughts about, you feel like that's gonna push them away. Yeah, so yeah, it feels with the Two of Swords coming out there that you've just blocked some really important healing because of these negative thoughts. And it feels like you may need to be making a decision soon about cutting some old beliefs and thoughts out so that you can move forward. So yeah, because you're going to miss opportunities. You're sitting over here almost like, I don't want to say depressed, but just like, life is life. We're just living until we die. And, and there's so much more than that. So much more than that. Okay. We've got the sun coming. There's that joy and happiness. And then the Hierophant right after that. So it feels like there's your joy and happiness lie in you connecting to spirit, connecting to someone who is spiritual, or how do I say this? Because the Hierophant to me is representing this in this reading is representing someone with spiritual knowledge, almost like a spiritual guru. That's what keeps coming into my head, is spiritual guru. So at this time, there may be someone you could reach out to or talk to that will help you connect to spirit. Maybe it's a reading on YouTube, or maybe it's someone you've seen on Facebook that likes to spread joy and positivity. And this feels like someone that may help you go in the direction of bringing happiness into your life. Okay. Yes, the High Priestess. There's that. You're a very intuitive person, very spiritual person, very gifted person. I'm getting that you get lots of dreams and imagery and visions, which are downloads from spirit. Also, I feel like spirit has been trying to communicate to you in your dreams. And there's something here about needing to, but it's hard to communicate when you're staying up, with these thoughts in your head. So there almost needs to be um a total cleanse of worry. So anytime worry comes up, I release this worry. Anytime guilt comes up, I release this guilt. Anytime shame comes up, I release this shame. And you just keep saying that until it finally is out, you know? I've seen those videos of where the orange juice and then you have a cup of water and it says, this is what it's like to heal, and the water gets poured into the orange juice or what, or dirty water or whatever, and it takes a lot of pouring of pure water in order for that dirty water to get clean. So it feels like you're gonna have to do this more than once. You're gonna have to release worry and anxiety and guilt and shame and fear more than once in order to be completely rid of it. I just keep looking at myself and I'm like, off with their heads. Okay, Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is great. I've never gotten King and Queen back to back, nor Knights back to back like this. The Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups, and they're both going in the same direction. The Pentacles is a little slower moving, and the Knight of Cups is a little quicker. So it feels like I'm getting a message that because with Knight, I'm getting Earth energy, that Pentacle energy. This would be those Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and the Cups being Scorpio, Cancers, Pisces. So it feels like there's something here about needing to ground, needing to make sure your energy is solid in stable and solid and rooted and centered and balanced in order to express yourself fully. Okay. All right. Okay. I did go and fix my eyeliner because I couldn't take it anymore. You guys are good seeing it. I was like, oh, let me go fix that. So hopefully it looks better. But anyways, I don't know how people do this. Like when I see all those like tutorial videos and like people doing their makeup and transitions, like, oh my God. Some people are gifted. Look at this. Look at this. Four of Wands. Oh my God. I'm definitely feeling a leveling up of a relationship here, but also of a masculine and feminine coming together. Coming together, being very happy together. Possibly there could be a wedding, or this is just like, I just feel a deepening of love here. Yeah, a 7, 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Lots of passion in this relationship. This relationship is going through an awakening right now. So I definitely, okay, that kind of confirms, or at least at this point, I am feeling a masculine and a feminine, divine masculine and feminine. And I can't tell if your energies are together, but I definitely feel in part of the collective that your energies are like y'all have already met. Like it feels like when this Two of Cups came out that was your meeting. And so these next things are like it feels like your relationship has definitely gone through some kind of awakening, some kind of elevation, some kind of restructuring. I'm hearing like it just feels like things have been figured out better lately. You're also in a different place than you were before. So if you are leveling up and your partner's leveling up, then and you're in a relationship, then your relationship has no choice but to also level up with that. Okay. All right. The Emperor is here. Dun, da, da, da. There's my king. The Hermit, and then we have Ten of Swords. So I do feel that the masculine is going through a period now of really introspecting and looking within and figuring out feels like they're figuring out their pain and like, do they really want to keep continuing and feeling this pain, or do they actually want to move forward and there's a breakthrough here, I feel, with the Ace of Swords coming out. It's like you see these 10 all stabby in the back there, and this just feels like all the pain, all the times life or the this person, and I don't know if this is your energy or your person's energy, but it feels like they just not reminisce, but kind of reflect on the times in their life where they've been like, beaten down or like they feel like stabbed in the back, or something has happened. It's like they tried so hard, and then disappointment. This is disappointment. This is betrayal. This is all the times that this you or your masculine or your feminine or whoever, it could be you or the person that you are thinking of. But it feels like they've had a breakthrough moment, or they're going to have a breakthrough moment, a moment of clarity, a moment of an epiphany, a moment of understanding, a moment of knowing why things happen the way they did. Okay, what else? Spirits want me to change cards here. Oh, my angels. Interesting. I love when my angels want to come out. I got my angel deck. Okay. I wanted to say happy Halloween again, and I hope that you have fun tonight, and I hope that it's deliciously magical, okay? All right, 5 angels just came out, and when they came out, they dropped out, and then they moved the 4 of Wands. So I feel like these angels are talking about a marriage here, or some kind of very divine relationship. So we've got the angel of compassion, the angel of light, the angel of peace, the angel of synthesis, and the angel of human unity. So as soon as I got compassion, I just thought like, we're all going through a healing journey, and our healing journey looks different from the person next to us. So if you are staying in a relationship while you go through this healing journey, you have to understand that they're going through a healing journey too. And so when they act in a way that is individual to them, but you take it personally, then there's something that you need to look upon on that. But the angel of compassion is saying that we've all been through some shit. My shit's not harder than yours. Like, we've all been through it, right? So this is just understanding that everybody is doing the best that they can at the time that they're, interacting with you. The angel of light and peace, I feel, are symbiotic here. I just feel like this is you and your masculine showing up in your light selves. You're allowing your soul to shine now and to be true and authentic. And the angel of synthesis here is here to just kind of say, like, you have synthesized everything you've gone through, and you are in this. So let's read this. The energy of appreciation is very important in order to understand the meaning of synthesis in our lives without becoming victims of what happens. With the quality of synthesis, we develop the ability to see unity in diversity, and we open the way to the inner wisdom that brings wonderful synchronicity into our lives. And then we have the angel of human unity. Basically, like, everyone you meet can teach you something. They either reflect something within you that needs to heal, or they affirm something in you that you have and you shine, and to keep shining it. Okay. So I'm getting the question of, can you ever actually be at peace around people if they're either triggering or, like, can you ever just be yourself? Of course you can. But that takes a level of synthesis. That takes a level of knowing that everybody's going through their own stuff. And when you are interacting with those that are going through their own stuff, you have to understand that it's not your path, that it's not you. You can help them by being an ear, a shoulder, but it's not your path. So there's no need for you to take ownership of it. And that's what I feel that the collective has done, is taken ownership of other people's paths. Angel of Understanding comes out. I understand all and everything because I exercise the understanding of myself. And there is this energy of needing to focus on yourself in order to have clarity about the energies around you. Okay. All right, guys. I feel like that is probably where we're going to end there. Plus, I need to go get ready and put my final outfit on. So I will bid you adieu and happy Halloween and have fun tonight, okay? Bye, guys. And be safe. Off with your head.